Matt Toffee lose your source for all things Everton, Andrew Penalton, and here, fresh off the press, the news that Sean Dyche has left Everton. All the wording at the start was that he's left Everton, now starting to see he's been sacked, relieved his duties, all those sorts of things. So looks like it was a club-based decision rather than him, but maybe we won't know that straight kind of in the immediate. But yeah, I mean, absolutely crazy news, to be honest. I think, you know, as I speak here, the game's in like 2 hours against Peterborough in the FA Cup. Obviously, it's not like it's a derby game or a game against a team who are in the dogfight with us, but you know, it's a big game for our season. It's a game we absolutely can't lose. So yeah, crazy, real throwback, because it was literally, I just glanced at my phone, it was there on Sky Sports. It's not like it's come from Ornstein or Paddy Boyland or the Bobble or, you know, whoever it might be, or the Athletic in general, whatever. It's come from Sky Sports. I can't remember the last time I got an exclusive regarding Everton off Sky Sports that turned out to be true. So yeah, a real throwback, but crazy. I think, you know, in my opinion, I backed Sean Dyche massively. I think he's done a brilliant job at Everton in terms of keeping us up in that first season. Was just, you know, given the fact we had no striker, we had some really tough fixtures. We had a pretty threadbare squad. We had a lot of players who were leaving out of contract or probably weren't quite good enough, and he made it work and he kept us up with some great results on the way. Last season, you know, it was a bit streaky, of course, but we won 48 points. We had a really good year, you know, compared to what we've been the last few years. Kept up for the biggest deduction in top flight English football history, and earned the right to go into this season with a chance to take it further. He hasn't done enough, he hasn't done well enough. Everton should have scored more goals, should have won more games, should have got more points, without question. And I think I said, you know, before that, you know, the manager out there who make Everton score more goals, absolutely, because Everton do not score anywhere near enough goals. Eight goalless games in the last 10, I think it is. I think it's 3 goals by Everton players in that time. Nowhere near good enough. But do I think Everton concede more goals under a lot of other managers? And the answer is probably yes. And to stay up, you need not to concede goals, because you still churn away points. You still don't get hammered every week, and it keeps morale at least from dipping too low at the kind of very least. Everton had some good results as well in those 10 games. Chelsea, Arsenal, obviously Wolves, City. So yeah, I think I look at this and I say my worry of going down has actually gone up since he's been sacked or relieved his duties or left, whatever it is. And yeah, it's just gonna be mad to see where this goes now. The only manager I can think of who I would still feel safe under is David Moyes. I think he'd be good for the rebuild, but will he want that? Is that the hierarchy ones they're going to try and get a manager who's like a bigger name, or are they going to give it to Coleman and Baines for the rest of the season? They're obviously in charge of the game tonight, which is only in a couple of hours, by the way. Timing is absolutely crazy. If they've sacked him tonight, unless something's gone on today, then that is just bonkers. And you know, for their first season in charge, I think doing it now is just crazy. As I say, though, we don't know what's gone on. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe something's happened today where Sean Dyche has maybe said something, or something's gone on with him and his staff. I don't know, but I'm incredibly thankful to Sean Dyche for the job that he's done. I think some of the stick he's had over the last, not so much the last couple of months, but I think before that was really, really poor, because, you know, I think we might now see the true value of this squad, and I don't think it's a very good squad. I really don't. I think attacking wise, it's lacking a lot. I think defensively, while there are a couple of decent players there, great goalkeeper, both fullbacks are nowhere near it. One centre-back's a bit hit and miss. Jared Bradley's been injured. I don't think this is like some juggernaut team he's holding back. I actually worry where we're going to go now. But I think there will be a feel-good factor. I think a lot of fans by this point had turned on him. I saw a poll on Grand Old Team, I think it was 95% that was the right decision. So, look, I echo your words. Now people who wanted them gone, it's a case of now supporting the team and backing them, and if a new manager comes in and struggles again, you're going to have to support that, because you've seen it before, and I think we could well see it again. But obviously I hope not. I hope a manager comes in and proves me totally wrong, and that Sean Dyche was holding back a team, and we could be much better going forward, and maybe not as good defensively. We don't need to be as good defensively, because we have been very solid by and large. But just obviously win games, get points, get up the league, and just don't go down this season. That's all we can afford to do. But yeah, at the minute, as I say this, I'm more worried about us getting relegated than I was, but I do respect the fact that there's a chance Everton could go on and improve in this point, and that's obviously what I hope happens. So FA Cup week, and we've got a game against Villa in like 5 days, 6 days, and then we've got Spurs, and then I think it might be Palace or Leicester. There's some big games coming up, and we really, really need to get a manager in who can win them for us. So let me know your thoughts down below. Who do you want to see come in? And we'll speak to you next time. Nice one.